Because why are you protecting them? What logical reason would you have for protecting these people? Because who's to say that their boss isn't in on it? They have to release the names. NANI? Dynamite! Dynamite! Alright, hey, how you guys doing? My name's Heero, this is Identity Booth, and the Oath Keepers list includes Virginia officials. If you guys don't know, the Oath Keepers is a domestic terrorist group in America that, they want to make sure if it's all white, it's all right. You feel me? Clap it. Yeah. They out there thinking they can do something.
I was born in it, molded by it.
But but this isn't something that's shocking to us, right? A systemic racist system is going to house racist people, right? The police were designed to be slave catchers. So if you gave them a multi-billion-dollar funding operation, you can't be surprised that they're doing racist things, right? On top of that, you can't be concerned that they would find ways to alleviate. Remember last week we talked about West Point and how they have a statue that literally was monument, which was literally a tribute to the Ku Klux Klan. And then we sit here and say that we're spreading democracy in these brown and black countries, claiming to be doing the right thing. It's hard to say that when we're not doing the right thing here at home. But the thing that's super crazy about this is that there was a link that was provided, right? And this link shows you where these people are. And in total, if you're talking about the total amount of Oath Keepers, California was weird to see. Texas, expected. Florida, expected. New York, Arizona, But these places is basically the dirty South, is where they live in. But this was kind of shocking to me. So I do want to look at California. There's 12 military related, 24 law enforcement, 4 elected officials, first responders, 9 total within these professions. Right? Texas. Signed up per state. 1 elected official, 3 law enforcement, 5 military. So it's mostly people, racist people there. What was it? In California, it's mostly, 3,000. Shit. How many's out here? Illinois? 838. Let's a place. Well, you would think California would be the most liberal, but it looks like places like Wyoming, 193. I'm looking at all the places I've lived. Where would have been the safest place for me to live? These boring ass towns where there ain't shit happening. Wisconsin, 600. What about New Mexico? New Mexico better be low. But this is a great map that just kind of shows where the threats as they pertain to the Oath Keepers are. And it's a activated map. It'll let you guys run into things. The thing I want to start building on are these people's names, right? I want to start building on these people's names, getting pictures like Sander County Sheriff Thomas E. Rumley identified himself as a sheriff writing, currently serving as Sander County Sheriff. And it's something interesting about sheriffs as they can't be voted out. They can't be forced out. They have to be voted out. Joe Wright, a constable in Collin County, Texas. Bradley Rogers, who currently serves as the county commissioner in Elkhart County, Indiana. It really makes you wonder, and you can go to these places and check it out, right? Law enforcement, 2 elected officials, military first responder. All of these people should be fired, right? All of these people need to be fired because there's no way in hell you're telling me someone who's in a domestic terrorist group has the best interest of whatever group they choose to discriminate against that day. Whether it's LGBTQ, Black, Asian hate, you name it, these people are a threat to them. And it's kind of strange In the year 2022, we are facing more terrorist threats and antics than we ever have since 9/11 from old, middle-aged white people. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this. We need the process of this not to stop here. These people need to be fired and removed. Removed and fired. So we were talking about Virginia, right, for the Oath Keeper. 25 Virginia law enforcement officers, military members, first responders, and elected officials appear on the leaked membership list on the far-right Oath Keeper militia, per a new report published Wednesday by the Anti-Defamation League. Why it matters. The Oath Keepers have risen to national prominence for their alleged role in the deadly January 6th Capitol riot. The event of January 6th also highlighted fresh concerns about domestic extremists in the military after several former and current military members were charged for their involvement in the riot. Worth noting, an ADL spokesman told Axios the organization is not identifying rank and file police officers or the public employees, but has alerted those members' employers. I think this is a major mishap. Because why are you protecting them? What logical reason would you have for protecting these people? Because who's to say that their boss isn't in on it? They have to release the names. They have to. That you're doing a public disservice to any first responder who rolls up to a black woman's house or a black person's house and probably doesn't act with a sense of urgency, who probably doesn't go as hard on their chest compression, who's probably more willing to denounce them, or in the Devontae Lewis, shit, I can't, there's so many of them, I can't remember all their names, but the black man from Columbus, Ohio, which was the most recent one who was shot within 1 second. What if that officer was an Oath Keeper and his name is on that list? Because we know that there was some people from the Oath Keepers in Ohio, right? Yeah, at least 17 law enforcement, 120, 1,200. It's crazy. You gotta release the name. Got to.